All right, hold on. Can you hear me now?
No exposition whatsoever.
Still nothing. All right, hold on. This doesn't even show. All right, how about now? How about now?
How they say?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us now?
There we go.
We have to say everything important right now. Yeah, sorry guys, it's busy in here. It's busy in here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this thing over. All right, guys, let me know if you can hear me. Computer audio. See, I knew this was going to be a problem, but we are here at Deadbeats in Providence right now doing an event watching Joe Bob Briggs. Anybody else watching it right now? Can you hear us?
We hear you. All right. We're good to go.
Who's watching Joe Bob tonight?
All right. So he's going over the drive-in totals right now. So this is Joe Bob's creepy special. This is like his third, fourth Christmas special so far. Yeah, doing a number of films. I think they announced that he's doing The Brain, the 1988 film.
Yep, the first movie's gonna be The Brain. Is that the plan tonight, The Brain?
Yeah. Now, you guys a big fan of The Brain?
I like The Brain. I haven't seen it in quite a while. The last time I checked it out, obviously on VHS, straight back to the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So I've seen it since then, probably a couple of years, but I always kind of like that. The effects are really cool, very 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the one thing that always stuck out to me in this film was that fucking teddy bear, man. Because of just growing up, I was just like, oh shit. And it just always stuck out to me, and I ended up watching it like a few years ago. And then we ended up going down to the Joe Bob special down in Boston. And he had shown that The Brain, and what else did he show?
Brain Damage.
Brain Damage, yeah. So he was doing the film.
Darcy was wearing the same costume at the show. She's wearing the nurse costume.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even realize it. At
the Coolidge.
Coolidge here in Boston.
Yeah.
What's up, Ken Carlson? Yeah, man, I gotta represent.
Yeah, you
gotta get that regular Shudder subscription. I have Shudder, but it's through Amazon Prime, so I can't watch it. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's a big thing. You know, a lot of people that have Shudder, they always want to do it like that, and they have to wait till a few days after. They can't watch the live stuff. So I think AMC Plus also does the same thing. I don't think you can watch the live Shudder channel on there.
All right, looks like the break is just about to start. All right, so if you guys are watching it, we'll kind of talk through it with the movie. So you guys can kind of, if you can hear us loud and clear. I know there might be a little background noise, but there's a lot of people here. So we're going to do our best to make it better. Right. Probably help. You have another outlet that you can hook up with two mics?
No problem. Never mind.
All right, guys, so if you're checking this out, make sure you're on my channel. Make sure you go check out PBD Horror. This is also streaming on their channel as well. You're show me this.
Yeah, we'll talk about the bear.
Look at this drink, guys. You know me, I'm not much of a drinker, but how can I deny or say no to this? Look at this. And it tastes just like the real thing. Yeah. And it tastes just like everything cooler.
Yeah.
This thing is so good, dude.
It's like 5%, but it goes down. It's sweet, and I'm like, oh shit. And we were sitting there doing intro. I'm like feeling it. I'm like, oh fuck, it's gonna be one of those fucking nights.
All right, so we have 18 people watching on both channels. So make sure you guys hit the like again. We weren't sure if we were gonna do this based on the setup, but we kind of been able to work. So we figured, hey, why not?
Yeah.
These are the classic movies. I love this
Oh, yeah.
Already, I would already tell the first time I was like, all right, this is already my style.
Yeah. There's one thing I love about this film, like that chase scene at the end. It's like fucking so nuts. Yeah.
It's a lot of running. What's up, Mike? So this place is called Deadbeats. I've actually never been here before. I didn't even realize this existed until Jeff reached out to me online about it, and he showed me like a video and stuff. And it's cool stuff. I'm trying to take some videos, post it online, and something cool stuff. It's got Tales from the Crypt, Elm Street, Pinball Machine. It's sick. Some of the stuff that he has in here. So I'm definitely going to talk to him about this place. Yeah, sorry, man. It's what you got. Busy. I'm not at home right now.
That's the thing about live shows. It's like it picks up everything else, the background noises. This is actually our first like live show in a bar setting.
Yeah, so if you guys are from here, they usually do the post events. I'd love to have them on the show to talk about it. So yeah, tell them what you guys do because you've done this kind of stuff before, but never like commentary. So it's just hey, welcome to this movie to be some dedicated beers. Yeah, movie. It's cool. I wish the Lost Boys wanted this room.
Yeah, so we definitely have been doing the live streaming for years now, and we're both pretty like shy guys. So I think talking from the crowd was never something we really wanted to do, but as we've gone along, so like we'll do like a little intro, we'll do intermission, try to make it fun, but. Yeah, that's kind of the extent of what we typically do is like movie screenings, Q&As, stuff like that.
Yeah, so like Dave said, yeah, we're definitely shy guys, and when it comes into like doing this type of stuff, we definitely stepped out of our comfort zone, and like it's something that we love, so it's just easy to do and kind of adapt to it. But over the years, we have our own podcast and YouTube channel also, so definitely check it out. We have a lot of big interviews with a lot of upcoming directors, actors, big names. We had Tony Todd on the show. Who else? Yeah, we had a lot of big names. Yeah, Millie Kincaid. Yeah, I just had one of the cast members over from the new Thanksgiving film and one of the cast members from the new Five Nights at Freddy's. So definitely check that out. The interviews are definitely worth checking out. Maybe it's easier if we just hold the mic.
Yeah. Again, guys, we're checking out The Brain, which again, it's been a couple of years since I've seen it, but again, I like it. I'm actually happy this is what's going to be on tonight because I wasn't really sure what the movies were going to be tonight because we knew we had to talk and do a little commentary watch party over the first movie. So being The Brain, that's pretty cool. Again, when things kind of get rolling.
Yeah.
That's
that scene right there that always stuck out to me as a kid. That fucked up my childhood right there.
Thank you, Mike. We'll hold the mic. Thanks, Mike. We'll hold the mic.
Sounds much better. There we go. Yeah, this scene right here was just like so trippy, Blood coming out the teddy bear's eyes. Yeah. Kind of reminded me like of Halloween 2, Michael Myers. The blood coming out of that.
Tears.
Yeah.
Got a little Nightmare 3 coming out of the TV.
Yep. Yeah, it's so cool. Like back then, it was just like they could just do whatever and it worked. Like, hey, we get the practical effects and do this.
I'm pretty sure. I think I heard something about they were going to try to like remake this film. I think they should probably just leave that alone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it's a few years ago.
It's one of those things. Like, do you think it's a big enough name to draw value just by name alone?
Yeah.
I don't.
Not too many people are familiar.
Yeah.
But this movie really makes me like. I always say this, but like, I love Canadian horror films.
Yeah.
And this one.
you guys hear us now?
Nope. The light's back on.
Yeah, it's back on now.
Are we back?
Yeah, that we're back. Yeah, like I said, when I was younger, I didn't even know the name of this film when I had watched it for the first time, and so there's a lot of key things that I, missed, and then going back and watching it as an adult now, you focus on it. You didn't even really know it was a Christmas film until like rewatching it years later, just in that setting. So.
I want to know from you guys: is it a Christmas film just because there's decorations, or does something else make it a Christmas horror?
Thank you.
We'll do our best. Being a sweller, dude, sick.
Should we probably just unscrew this?
Yeah. I can do that.
Now, to be honest, I didn't even this didn't even dawn on me that this was a Christmas horror. Now, why is it considered?
Only one scene, and it's that one.
Yes,
There's the
decorations.
Christmas decorations.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If it's a Halloween, that's Halloween.
All right, can you guys hear us clear now? Is this better? Oh, there's stealth erasing.
Better than us having those little things. Those things are supposed to be.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen this is a pretty cool movie. And it's funny that you guys have talked about the stuff that you guys are doing and saying that you guys are shy, because I don't know, I feel like watching you guys do your thing at the Lost Boys thing, you didn't seem shy at all.
That took a lot of time. You know what I mean? A lot of years. I think this is we've been doing this since 2019.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
That's crazy. I mean, because how did you guys we can talk about this, because I still want to have you on the show, but
Yeah.
you guys have been doing this a long time. You know each other from the scene? How did you
No, so me and Dave, myself and Dave, we actually worked together, and so it was like one day. I think it was back in 2009 when we had that bad flood. Do you remember that flood when the when the Warwick Mall was flooded and everything got shut down? So our group home, we worked at the group home, and the basement over in the house got hit pretty bad. And so we had to sit there and take turns, all the staff going down, use the shop vac to get the water out. And so Dave was a new director at the time. And so he was new, and so he was kind of coming in, we really didn't know each other that well. And we were downstairs in the basement, just getting all the water out. And we're just fucking talking around. I'm like, man, do you like horror? And he's just like, yeah.
I don't even know why he asked. No. I forget. I think that was what he was doing. He was trying to see if he could do something.
Yeah.
Brush you off.
You like horror? And then after that, it was burning movies,
Yeah.
and exchanging movies. And then, it just kept going. So then we were just decided we should do something with this. 'Cause
Yeah.
Why not, right?
Yeah, then we were kind of listening to a few different podcasts at the time, and there wasn't really a bunch of horror podcasts back in 2015.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
how little there
it
were.
was probably one, and then so we always wanted to sit there and kind of create our own podcast, and we were just like, man, why aren't we doing this? And then so just the time of everything and just trying to get the equipment, it didn't take off. We didn't take off our podcast until after the pandemic. You know what I mean? During it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even start doing this since I started this in the end of 2020.
Yeah.
It was a pandemic reason. I had equipment because I did it.
Yeah.
I was like, everybody was telling me I should do the channel because I got all the stuff. And all I do is focus on work, and I don't focus on this collection anymore. So I'm just going to start doing it. That's kind of what started here. But being in front of a camera, I think, was never an issue for me. I was just because I have to do a lot of this stuff. For me, it was always I want to make sure I look the way I want to look.
Yeah.
I actually don't think this was that bad, considering we just did a makeshift.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the lighting. Yeah, the lighting actually works pretty good at the spot. And I mean, again, if we figure out that this is a pretty cool thing to do, the owner was like, "Oh, we'd like maybe more of these different movies and stuff." But again, at that point, it would be we could bring in better equipment.
Yeah.
We weren't even sure we were going to do this live tonight. We were just going to do the hosting thing, and if we figured out how to get this ring, we were going to do it. But yeah, the movie. I just saw somebody asked that. Dave asked that. It's the brain if you're not currently watching it. And what's up, Corey, man? What is going on? Now my 1/3 Rad Pack
going
podcast
on?
member. What is up, kid? Thanks for popping in. Jeez, you having a tough time over there.
Come on, Gary.
Come on, I'm not used to this. Not used to it.
It's different, yeah. It's on live shows. It's very different.
Again, it's like look at this as like a trial. But again, if you're watching the movie, you can hear us yap in the background about it.
But it's funny. So it's like you and Dave also have like a weird,
It's
you know,
freaking
connection.
crazy, to be honest with you. Like, if you would have asked me like 10 years ago that in 2023 I'd be at a bar in Providence doing a live stream on horror with Dave Lazat, I would have been So it's weird because me and Dave like went to high school together.
Yes.
And like I knew of him. I think we might have been on a basketball team together as little kids.
Your dad coached me in soccer.
Okay, so we knew of each other, and we just weren't really part of the same group. And to be honest, I never in a million years would have thought that he was even into.
Yeah, I only thought you were into.
See, but then here's the connection between me and you though. So the thing was, you were in wrestling back in the day.
I was.
All right, so
Oh shit!
Vinny.
Do I even not? Do I even? Oh, okay.
Vinny. So your connection, like, so you guys were together and everything like that, and then so me and him went to the same school, middle school and high school, and so he got heavily into like wrestling and everything like that, and then like we kind of crossed paths and went different ways. But then after, like I seen he started to.
Can you hear us?
Or how earnest I have to change your behavior.
Just let us know. All right. Yeah, there
Back.
we go. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, your history in wrestling and your relationship with Vinny definitely like crossed us over.
So you knew Vinny from school, and
Yeah,
you guys
growing
like
up.
touch base because you both like horror.
I didn't even know he liked horror until after. You know what I mean?
okay.
So like me and him, we were in school. In middle school, it was more wrestling. And then when he got to high school, he kind of went all the Hardy Boy style way, and then so he like his whole style changed because he used to wear Jordans and everything like that.
did?
Like yeah, so he's a whole different person, and he kind of like switched and went to that route. Like we were cool and say what's up in the hallways and stuff like that, but like our relationship was much different when it was in middle school.
So
But
that is a weird connection because I didn't even know that you knew him. So I knew
Yeah.
Vinny because Vinny and I wrestled on the Indies
Okay.
with Vinny.
yeah,
And at the time, Vinny was like very Randy Orton.
yeah,
That was kind of his, like, he had like that whole look. And we just kind of knew each other from like the back, and then we both liked horror. So that's how all of a sudden we started talking, like kind of similar to you guys.
yeah.
And between the love of wrestling and horror, we kind of, started talking. And then he really got out of wrestling for a while and was like managing a gym. And he'd come to my house and like, we do some horror stuff. Like I'd give him some posters and he'd give me some shit. And he was actually in the process of making me a Marco jacket.
Yeah.
Because that was like my ultimate like need. And he was making them at the time. So, he was trying to make me one. And then all of a sudden he decided to get back into wrestling. I think maybe he lost his job. And it just took off. The dude's on AEW.
He's on AEW now. I've seen that. So, like I said,
Like, how wild.
from seeing him in the hallways in high school dressed up as the Hardy Boys to get his appearance on AEW and for him and his tag team partner to fight the Hardy Boys and actually get the victory, that was big.
It's
You know what I mean? That was big. So,
I mean, he's wrestling like all the people he watched growing up. I think
Yeah.
he just had a match with like Edge.
yeah,
So like, think of how crazy.
that's big.
Very big. I can't believe that he's where he is. Not that he wasn't good, but he was mentally checked out in like 2010, 2012. He was like, I'm not doing it. And something happened, and he was like, I got to do it to make money, and then it just took off. And what took off, I think, was he really started changing his character into more like a horror character.
Yeah.
I remember we saw him at
CT
Connecticut
Horror
Yeah,
Fest.
CT Horror Fest.
Yeah,
And then that's what kind of took it off. I think he kind of started evolving from there,
yeah.
which is wild. I didn't even realize that you knew each other.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, we can talk.
We're good. You want to get a little introduction in here? Get on the
Yeah,
mic.
come on in. Drop a beat. I can
Drop
talk
a
the
beat.
street
All
style.
right, we got the owner of Deadbeats right here.
That's his hand. Oh, he's a little tickling.
Most famous hand.
You're making people uncomfortable.
These fingers have been so many places.
All right, that's the owner of Deadbeats.
Hello, everybody.
Thanks for having us,
And I'm
brother.
gone. Ah!
Now, tonight's film's The Briggs. What do you think about this film? Is this one of your top films? You don't like it?
It's not a brain.
Wow.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
It's not one of my favorites.
Okay.
I was really hoping for the new Black Christmas, to be honest. Well, not the new one.
Well, it's just
That's
not-
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a flaming piece of shit. We're talking about the 06
Oh,
one.
the 06.
Right? Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
The remake. That was fucking amazing.
That's on my rewatch list this month, so it would have been nice to just get it out of the way now.
That's what I mean. I was really hoping to see it. I mean, there's still hope.
Yeah.
We're not done yet.
I still want more, yeah.
I hope so. So we got a classic. Maybe we'll get a bit more contemporary film. Like, I mean, that's what
It's a very gross feeling film. Like the yellow tint with like
Yeah.
skin and everything. And it's
I do my childhood.
It's like the Simpsons.
yes.
Yeah. It's like Bart Simpson stuck in your attic.
Cigarette like tinge to it, yeah. Just like breathe all over the film. I don't know. I loved it. I thought it was great. Like it's a good like modern day like slasher kind of like exploitation.
Yeah,
Fucking nonstop. The unrated version was amazing. I loved it.
It's been a couple of years since I've seen it, but I remember always liking it.
Oh, wow. Do you remember the way it ended? The last like the third act never stopped.
This is the second person.
Yeah.
Ginger Dead Man, they said might be next. You want to see a
But
little? You want to see
I thought that too.
So we were talking about this before, and we're thinking it could make sense if it's Ginger Dead Man because
It does.
because Joe Bob just officiated Charles Band's wedding.
Yeah.
So with that being a full moon feature, then that could make sense.
Well, head of the family, you know.
Head of the family. That's a classic right there. A little tongue scene.
Head of the
Now,
family.
do you guys have any other like favorite Christmas horrors that aren't like the popular ones?
Ernest Saves Christmas. That's a classic.
That's a classic.
Horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing
Scared
that.
the
I
shit
remember
out of me.
seeing that in the theater when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You're the lucky
I
one.
was gonna say maybe it shows my
Probably
age.
the screening with Ernest. But I don't think that really ran too long.
We were talking about this earlier. I'm a big fan of Silent Night Deadly Night 5.
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
Maker.
Was
That's
that Brian used that, or was that the
No, that was
four?
four.
Four.
Yeah, yeah.
Four's bonkers too.
Four's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clint Howard was
Just part 5 is just so bizarre, and like the twist at the end, and just like
They should have made him stand alone, I think. After. Like I don't think
I
it
mean,
really had to be a
even 3
part.
was good. Like
No, I like them all.
You can't go wrong with them, but yeah.
yeah, they're
That's what it
fun.
is.
They're a lot of fun.
Two was like a recap of the first, but
Yeah.
What else? What other Christmas? Like the unsung hero.
All Through the House. It's like a newer one.
Is that good?
Oh, that was
2015.
yes.
There's
Carnage.
a bunch of
Yeah.
like castrations.
I always see that, and I don't
Oh,
know it.
it's
I'm always
fun,
like, is this like a Walmart Christmas movie? Is it gonna be okay?
Oh
And
no, that was like a full-on gory
Yeah,
slasher.
super gory, kind of crazy.
The house.
Yeah, no, I do enjoy that one a lot.
Even Silent Night, it was, I love that. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
Oh,
that.
with Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
wicked.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good time.
It's like very like early 2000s stylistically.
Oh, right.
I know it's I think it's later. I think
It
it's
is.
2012.
It
but
is
it's almost
2012.
like that could have been made in 2005.
Easily. I think we're in that transitional phase where like all those films kind of look the same
Yeah.
anyway.
There's like these fast cuts and edits
Right.
and stuff like
Not
that.
like
yeah.
88 to like 92. Like you're like, is this an 80s film or a 90s film?
Yeah.
You know, it's a
Yep.
transitional period.
So Mike brings up, I don't know if you guys have seen Christmas Bloody Christmas. That's the Joe Vigos one. That came
Yeah.
out last year.
Yep, we
I
watched
did
that.
enjoy
That's
that.
good.
I did enjoy
So,
that quite a
yeah, I thought that was good too. I mean, there was a little bit of like on the dialogue that I didn't with, but
Silly
like,
as fuck.
yeah, but I mean, I think that all in all, like, I like the concept. I like the robot Santa. I wish we got more of the Santa at the
Terminator
end.
style.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Terminator about the movie.
They're slasher films.
Yeah, it's definitely one to check out.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Joe Bagos, hometown guys. He's also from here, so
It's crazy.
He's doing some great stuff. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that a lot.
What does he got coming up next, you guys?
I heard something, but we can't talk about it.
I haven't heard anything. Wow.
Oh, see, one of the guys that he works with that works on the films. He actually comes to our movie nights. He's friends with my wife. My wife worked on some of the films with Joe Bagos. She's like a hairstylist and stuff.
Very cool.
He was kind of telling me there's something that works, but I can't talk
I was
about
gonna
it.
say they haven't done a press release. Nothing. So interesting. Good now. I'm excited for Joe Bagos. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Gonna get up in here. Where did he grow up?
He's kind of a hard
I think he's out with Coventry.
Is that where it was?
Coventry or Warwick, one of those.
Awesome. Oh, here's a cool dude.
Yeah, VFW has a good.
Yeah.
He's crushing it. Yeah.
There's a few new Christmas horrors that came out this month that are still coming out. So it's a
Feature
wonderful
tonight. We don't know.
It's a wonderful night. Yep.
Yeah,
Might be tonight.
That's currently streaming on Shudder.
You got to take care of their Shutter exclusives this evening.
Yeah, I think they might push that.
It was so fun. Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, we seen it back in October.
Yeah.
Like, we've seen it before it came
Oh,
out.
no
So we
way.
had the director on the show. He was the same director that did the film Tragedy Girls.
Yeah.
So,
Which was a banger.
yeah. So there's a lot of mixed reviews about It's a Wonderful Knife, and like we understand, we get it. You know.
Yeah, I could see both sides of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't hear anything, I would have said I had a good time with it. There was parts that I was like I could have done without.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but like I had a good time.
Yeah.
I need to build the first two acts were like really fun.
Yes,
Really fun.
see, that's exactly what I thought.
And then the third act, I'm like, wait, did someone else make this fucking movie? What happened?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I thought too.
Kind of fell off the cliff for me.
And then Sanestein is coming out next week on Screenbox.
Yeah.
It's, yeah,
Did you guys see that yet?
yeah.
Oh, you did?
It's like a Frankenstein with stand-up twist.
Fun.
It's an indie film. I got to talk to the directors and the writers and the cast, and they were very cool.
So let's see.
Sanestein?
But I did see Wonderful Night. I thought it like I was kind of said I was right in the middle. Like
Yeah, me too.
I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, but I was like, I don't think I'd ever go back and watch it
Yeah.
again. But I also think it was kind of bad timing because Totally Killer just came out, and I feel like it was too much like that. And it kind of was like I just felt like I just watched it.
And then
It came out-
Totally Killer was had bad timing. We already seen
Yeah.
Happy Death Day. We already seen Final Girls. Yep. I can't just rehash this.
So we got to ask about Man in the Apocalypse.
Oh yeah, yep.
Have any of you guys seen that fully? I've seen some
I've
of it.
seen
but I
some.
haven't-
I have not, but
Finished it.
he keeps asking me to watch it, and it is on Shudder.
Better
Yeah,
not come on.
I'm gonna
Fucking mind.
I'm gonna watch it.
I will shut this place down.
You're saying in a good way or a bad way?
Bad way. I was let down so
Bad
much.
way.
A couple of friends who were, they will remain nameless, told me to watch it. They're like, you better, you're gonna love it. I was so let down.
Yeah.
I like
It was
Brain.
fucking High School Musical. That's all it was.
High School
High School
Musical.
Musical with a little bit of zombie trope.
That is funny.
It's that kind of rule, Shaun of the Dead musical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, that's not even that cool. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, definitely check out The Brain. Classics. Classic. Look at this.
I mean, yeah, titties are cool.
We have some moves.
Titties are cool.
What is happening?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and watch Man in the Apocalypse this month. I gotta get it.
Wait, what's that dude's name?
Yeah, from Reanimator.
Yeah. No, that kid. The kid.
Oh, the kid. Oh.
I don't think he's done anything else.
He wasn't in.
I think this is the only film we separate. Joe Bob kind of talks about that. What are you guys thinking about the visual of this monster? Like, you know, this.
I like cheesy, so like for me, it kind of worked.
It fits the movie.
It's like a lot of those creepy dolls that a lot of the local artists kind of make. That kind of like create little teddy bears and stuff and kind of create like teeth.
Yeah.
I'd always be selling them for Rocket Shock.
Yeah. Yep. We got.
Wow.
You're not gonna say that out loud. We're gonna get kicked out.
What? They make it fun of me?
You're gonna
Yeah,
get
he's mad that you didn't like Anarchy Box.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey,
Piece of shit. You want me to go full tilt on this? I will.
don't disrespect his followers like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Respectfully, it was a piece of shit.
He has two other walk-on roles, but
Yeah.
High School Musical was so soft and it was fun for so lame. I wanted to love it. I did not. I apologize for my opinion.
So now we're at our Joe Bob break where you said they're kind of talking about the film a little bit more. They're focusing on a lot of charities today.
Yeah.
You know what charities are they focusing on again?
Children, I think it's cancer.
Like a drug.
Like school. People are being helped out. I don't know. The list.
Thank you, Darcy.
But you got Mike says this guy rules. He can't wait to check out spot. So someone's on here.
Oh, thanks. Mike kicks ass. Do we have more mics in the world, please?
There's a little funny Lost Boys thing right there.
Yeah, so I did hear about this.
Is that legit?
Yeah.
Broadway?
They're just going to announce that they're going to be doing a musical for Lost Boys. I mean,
It's about time.
it is what it is.
I think it's about time. I mean, it lends itself so well to a musical. It'll probably be 30 times better than the Apocalypse. That's for sure.
That's kind of fine with it. Like,
What are we talking about? Nothing.
On Broadway.
Okay.
It might be to a film.
Okay. I don't want to see it as a film.
I did not. I was seeing like an incarnation like Beetlejuice.
About that, the Evil Dead right now, the musical is right now in Boston. So if anybody's local, we're talking about putting together a trip going down. So definitely follow us on our social media pages, PVD Horror, and all that now. Leave us a message if you're interested.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, so you said that costume on
Yeah.
the event that we went to. Yeah, we got a picture over there.
He started working as a cameraman.
So just want to talk about our history just with Joe Bob and all. When did you guys get on the train?
I never watched him as a kid.
No?
I never did. No.
I didn't like interruption in my film. I was kind of a little bit against like I didn't watch it in driving theater.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of Monster Vision. But I wasn't sold like I am on Last Ride.
Yeah, definitely different. When did you?
Yeah. So like I would watch like bits and pieces. Like I never like as a kid didn't sit through. Like I've never been able to my ADHD.
No,
So like I always would catch parts in it and watch it for a little bit. So he was always like, I feel like him, Rhonda, is that from late night?
Up all night.
Like, well,
Yeah,
And Godfrey. Yeah.
and Godfrey, like those, like I just always remember them from my childhood. Like just staying up way too late, putting the TV on one of those.
Yeah, that was the most fun. Like those nostalgic memories. Like creeping up at night, turn your TV on. You weren't supposed to. Your parents gonna get mad. Just give some butter up all night.
Yes, we used to buy that vision, yeah, and all that come all together for sure.
Yeah.
See, but that's the thing for me. Joe Bob, I was into Joe Bob early, Monster Vision and everything with my grandmother. That's how I got into horror. Like, I watched growing up to my grandmother, you know what I mean? So when I met Joe Bob, I told him, I was like, dude, but like, I found out about your show, watching it with my grandmother. He goes, no way, like, you know what I mean? So it's just cool. And so now that's how I am horror with my kids. I watch horror for my kids at a young age. I put them onto it. But my son, he can't stand Joe Bob because he doesn't like interruptions either.
No, at a young age, it's kind of different.
Yeah, I was really late to the party with him. I remember him when I was a kid, but I never got into it. But to be honest, I didn't even like have Shudder. And then when I heard he was doing Black Roses and Frankenhooker, I'm like, oh, I gotta get it. Yeah, it sold me, and that's when I started watching Joe Bob on regular. So that was only like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was
I love both those movies. I see that they were getting love. I was like, oh, I need to jump in on this. So that's my history.
For sure. It's a nostalgia train too. Like, you know, kind of felt that with Shudder. It's like, you know what? Obviously, we're all horror fans at this point. But it's like we've seen these movies a billion times. The beats were different. Like, it's great to see them in a new light, contemporary styles with Joe Bob. So it's a convergence of all those eras.
And he's also like leveling the playing field for all horror fans because like you can't be like, oh, well you haven't seen this because he's letting everybody watch it now.
Yeah.
So like everybody's seeing the same. There's like no elitist.
No gatekeeping assholes.
Yeah. It's like you know before you'd be like, I bet you haven't seen the brain. Yeah, you can watch it.
I've seen that.
I mean, back in the day, how difficult was it to find like a kind of obscure
Oh,
film,
you
know?
couldn't even find this film just a few years ago until like
different
the
video
Shell Factory just did it over, right?
Right.
And I had to watch it on YouTube.
Does he still play films that you guys have never heard of? Or do you feel like you've at least heard of?
That's a really good question.
I feel like I know pretty much all the ones that he's done. At least
No,
I think that.
Yeah. It's right now because it's on Shutter, so it's like everything's driven by their catalog. You know what I mean? So it's like, like anything that you see that's on their catalog, that's what he has to play. So that's why I would say right now, I think tonight's gonna be a wonderful night. And you say a lot of people saying Ginger Dead Man. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a full moon feature film on Shutter.
No, we did Full Moon Night.
Oh, he did.
Did he? Okay, so yeah, so it might.
He did that family that night.
Okay,
I think he also did Castle Freak.
okay.
He did Castle.
He did Castle Freak.
That was one of the first.
That was the first season. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And, I think that was it. I think that was it for full on feature.
Yeah, because I think they have a tight lip on that because he has his own streaming network.
Oh,
now,
you know,
so,
Charlie Man.
You know,
He can
Charles.
pimp out his shit that
Yeah,
often.
Charles
so
man.
He's the man.
Yeah, we had him on the show. We talked about a lot
I
of
love
films
Charles.
and how I grew up on his films and one of like demonic toys. You know, like he
my
loved
favorite
yeah.
film.
That's amazing. Love
Yeah, it was funny. His team, they sent us over some pictures, and they're like, "Hey, can you, put a little bit out there for Charles for his wedding?" You know, I was like, "All right."
I saw that. That
Yeah,
was so cool.
So it was cool. It was cool. You know, the Full Moon Features team definitely treats us well. They send us all exclusive films and
Yeah, they're
they're
good.
Tiny
people.
Terrors. So if you're into collectibles and stuff like that, definitely check it out. I got the Blade collectible.
Hell yeah.
I got Baby Luke.
Hell yeah.
The little blind box.
You asshole.
Yes, the brain looks like a giant man ball.
What's
Yeah.
up, Ben?
100%.
Didn't we see the brain?
Yeah. Brain Damage. Those are two classic films.
Oh my God. Anything Frank Henlotter, man. That's probably my favorite director. Love it.
So,
I
yeah.
had to leave that. I didn't see that part of the No. It was too late. It's such a long drive. I gotta get back to the kids.
I just watched it. Just terrible.
Guys, not bad. Was it more of like a black classic?
But that,
The VHS artwork was still, but like,
Yeah.
it wasn't really a highly rented film, you know?
well, like I said to me, it was the teddy bear that always stood out.
Oh my God.
I mean, so
Random obscure effects.
yeah. So amazing. Had to be there for it. That's what it ended on the apocalypse right there. So yeah, definitely shout out to everybody over on Shutter. Sam Zimmerman, he's a great person to talk to. So great team behind that whole thing that they have going over there. You know, they've been doing it for years. I remember when Shutter first came on, they only had like probably like a few movies on the catalog. They hit us up, and I'm like on my personal account, like so I'm like here, and I'm like.
I think I held off to getting the actual subscription until the day Joe bought it. The first Joe bought it, so that's when we got the subscription. And then he broke the internet that day.
That's what I subscribed to. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I saw some things, I'm like, maybe, kind of, sort of. I don't need it. I have a good collection.
Yeah, they were
And then when I heard Joe Bob and Creep Show, I'm like, I need to get on
Yep.
this.
Yeah, they had 20 movies when they first started. They wasn't the greatest,
Oh, no.
but where they are now, you know, with all these exclusives and originals, it's like that's crazy. And it's good, you know, that we have our own streaming network, you know. So
They far and away exceeded all the expectations. Before that, it was like, I think we had Fear Net. I'm like, Fear Net. It filled the void, but like, this is far and away better.
yeah, and I love what they're doing with the VHS, you know, series and the franchise,
Oh,
putting it
yeah.
together and you know, giving a lot of people up and coming directors shots, you know. So.
Sure. A friend of ours is trying to get their new short film in there. The upcoming VHS film. So,
Yeah.
maybe.
Little shout out.
I heard about that today, but I haven't gone to check it out.
Definitely a possibility. We used to go to Rocket.
I freaking miss miss Rock and Shock, man. Yeah, I miss Rock and Shock.
That was my favorite horror convention. That was
Yeah.
I thought I was Corey Haim there.
I was probably there that day. I don't know.
Oh, wait.
This is probably maybe 08 or 09. It was like the year before he died. It was
Yeah,
October before he died.
That's right.
Yeah.
What a sweet guy.
The last time we was there, we had one of the guys that come to our movie night events. We had actually seen him at Rock and Shock, and he came up to us, and we went to go meet like Ken Corey, and he's like, "Yo, Roger Rockmore from Keenan and Kel," and he's like, "Yeah." like that was like one of my last good memories over there.
Now, last time we met Ken Corey, the hitchhiker
Yep.
from Texas Chainsaw,
Adam Green.
and they had Ray Wise.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Kane Hodder was there. Bruce Campbell was there.
Oh
We
yeah,
didn't
that
even-
line was
Oh,
great.
you
Yeah,
didn't
mine
get
was
to his
too long.
room. Yeah, it was impossible.
Yeah, so we kind of skipped that.
Yeah, that was
Rock and
nuts.
Shock was the best one. That was like our convention.
Yeah, I don't see anything like really like topping that now. But it's like a lot of close. We had like TT Horror Fest.
Under Terracon.
Was it Silver Screens, right? What do you
Silver
guys-
Screens is
Yeah.
probably the closest thing right now. I know we have, I haven't gone. You have gone, right?
I went to both of them.
Yeah.
I think that they're good. I think that they just need a bigger venue.
Yeah.
It's a small hotel.
Oh.
So it's just like, it's kind of small. But
Was
I
it
think
overcrowded?
not really. So I don't know if they would make a bigger, venue or not. But I just feel like, Rock and Shock had a huge venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they had something more like a venue hall like that instead of a hotel, I mean, I think it would probably just be a little more spacious. But I think it's got a lot of legs to be a big.
He seems like he's like really vested in making it as big as possible. And he has his own following, which obviously helps the whole thing at the first place.
Yeah, he had a concert, right? The last night or
They do a concert there, which is always cool. Yeah.
And that's like kind of a crazy concept. Like he's putting out something, but then he's kind of also one of the attractions of the thing.
Yeah.
I guess because when I see it's like people are posting photos of him. And it's
Like I just feel like the vendor room was really small. And, like when I go to these things, like sometimes I'll be like, I want to try to see cool vendors and stuff. But I mean, again, it was only year 2, so I mean,
That's
I
room
think
to grow. When did Rock and Shock start? Was it like 04, 05? Because I think like when Haim was there, that was
that had to have been 09, October 09, because he died in 2010, right?
Yeah, he did in March 2010.
So yeah, it was October 09 that he was there.
So like maybe a couple years before that.
Yeah, I don't think Rock and Shock was that much longer than that. I mean, I think
Yeah.
I went for the first time maybe in like 06, maybe.
Oh, wow.
And I think it was the first
Yeah.
Did
one.
you go to the first one?
The first one I went to was like, and again, I don't know if it was like one of their first events, but at the time, the big guests were like, they had a lot of like the Rob Zombie, like Dave Fairch was there.
Oh, right.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's right. Right, because the new Halloween film was out.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who maybe the headliner was, but it was a lot of the Rob Zombie Halloween cast.
Always. There's Sid Haig,
Yeah.
Bill Moseley, always.
Yeah, Bill
Yeah,
Moseley.
Sid
Scout
was
and
there.
all that.
Every year.
I'm trying to think who else, but I remember like some of the other ones, like they had Robert England there at one point. That was
Yeah.
early.
That was awesome. He was cheap.
Danny Trejo was probably an earlier one, maybe.
Every year, Arrow. That was
Romero was there.
Arrow was huge, yeah.
Then that was like the year after Romero, I think they had Better Hands.
Yeah.
Remember the year they had John Landis?
I do. I was there, and I got his autograph, and the dude was on his phone the whole time. So he's like talking on his phone, and I see him, and he just grabs the picture. He's like, and hands it to me. He's like, yes. But I thought to myself, what?
Landis doesn't give a fuck. He told me to go fuck myself.
Did it?
But like in such an awesome way. I'm
This
like,
guy did too,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, whatever.
That
Mike's,
might be
Mike's cool. I don't
Mike's good.
I'll let that go slide until it comes in my bar. But Landis was so dope. He was just like, he was telling me about his new movies, like in pre-production with it, like Circuit Breaker, I think,
Yeah.
at the time. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And I was so nervous because I was like, I love John Landis. And I'm like, oh, so when do you start pre-production? He's like, I just fucking told you. And I'm like, oh, shit. He's like, well, what else is working on? He's like, I don't care. Go fuck yourself. I'm like, oh, you're right. Go fuck myself.
Now, who were some of your favorite guests that you guys met at these conventions? Like overall,
Oh
like
man, probably Corey Haim, my favorite.
Corey Haim.
I've never met him, but I grew up with all those films.
Oh my god, I've like every film, my VHS, everything. My brother said I really think.
I think everybody range, you know, are big fans of all those films. You know? I mean, those guys definitely killed Hollywood back in the day, you know. But, yeah.
I gotta say, Romero and Gunner, just because, like, I'll never get that opportunity again.
Yeah.
But I met Romero, I was so into the Walking Dead, like the Night of the Living Dead film, that, like, for me, that was like, holy shit. Yeah.
His first year talking shop,
Yeah.
he was so high. He wasn't burnt out. And that was like his first year starting like the convention circuit.
Yeah.
So I felt like a few years later, he cried.
Robert England was awesome. He was such a nice guy. And he was very good.
They kept-
I would say for me, it has to be like Kane Hodder because it's like I grew up like he's such a great person. You know what I mean? It was so funny because at Terracon, right? So it was me and my son. We were actually like walking, and I was going to his stable. He wasn't there, and I was sitting there walking, and it's like somebody banged into me. I turned around, I'm like, what the? I'm like, oh shit, you're Jason. He's
Yeah,
like,
I'm not fucking with him.
I'm like, yo. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm sorry. He's like so nice about it. And he took a picture with my son, and then so like every time I meet this guy, you know, he's always great, nice person to talk to.
Every
Gives
time.
you the time of day. Like he'll sit there and talk, and you know, he's like I said, the other guy said that he was on the phone. He said, oh, see you later. Not this guy.
No, he brings it every single
Yeah.
day. He's an ambassador for the whole community.
For real, I mean, and the thing is, he's at every convention, and his lines are so freaking long.
Yeah.
Still long every time. He's a legend.
He doesn't up his price or anything like that. He keeps it affordable for all his fans to meet him and being able to talk to him. So
And it's great. Like the more you meet him, the more like your conversations evolve with him and your photos.
yeah,
He's like, what? He's like, we met before. It's like, yeah. How many times? It's like, it's like our third time. He's like, all right, we're doing something different. And like, he'll let you choke him,
Yeah.
like, you know, after several times of meeting him, or like, something weirder. You know,
Yeah.
it's so fun.
so it's funny
So
because
kind and gentle.
we were down in Salem one year for the Halloween 2018 premiere.
Yeah.
So after the movie was over, the team from Gun Media that created the Friday the 13th game, they were having an event over at the 8-Bit Bar. So I had gone over, and then I had bumped into Ronnie Hobbs. He was the main creator. And I talked to him. I was like, "Hey, man, I love the game. I was a backer of it." And he's like, "Oh man, great." He's like, "Kane, come on." And we're sitting there talking, and I'm like, we're sitting down eating and shit. So it's me, Kane Hodder, Ronnie Hobbs, George Romero's son. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? I'm like texting Dave, like,
What am I
dude,
doing?
you fucking left, dude. Like, he's like pissed. He's like, him and his girlfriend made him leave. I'm like, oh man, that was a good night. So, and that's the connection. It's like I'm good, like online. Me and Ronnie Hobbs, like he'll send me all the games over and shit. And he was on the podcast, so shout out to them. If you ever get the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game yet, definitely check it out.
I thought I haven't played it yet.
Yeah,
Hey,
I bought it the first day.
Hey,
I
system you got it on.
PlayStation. And I'm getting shit on because I posted a picture of it online.
Yeah.
Everybody's like PlayStation 4. Like, everybody's like,
They're like, what are you doing?
I'm like, no, I don't even play
What are you
games.
Stone Age, bro? Get with the time. I still have a PS4. We buy it to support it, okay? We're older now, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a gamer. I try to be, but it's like I get bored quick. I did play that Friday 13 game a lot. Though. That was like the only game that really hooked me. So,
I sucked at that game, but I'm better at Texas
Me
Chainsaw
too,
Massacre
right?
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a glorified hide and seek, but it's so much fun. You have your favorite hard character.
I tried to do then once the Friday 13th game went out, I tried to do that Dead by Daylight, and I was so bad.
Yeah, bad at it.
So I just I'm not doing this anymore.
I prefer that actually over, you know,
Yeah. They just had the DLC for Bride of Chucky, so they have all the on it now too. So it looks a little weird though. You know, like Chucky's like so little and he's just like fucking jumping and like killing people. So go to www.joebobscreepychristmas.com to help out some charities. They're selling some auction and some stuff off right now.
Oh, you got that basket case poster?
Oh, we need it.
Oh, so there you go.
Briggs, let's go. I'm
Yeah.
Look at that Frank.
That's buddy right there.
Who's in that costume?
That's
It's not John Brennan.
yes, John Brennan. Here, John Brennan's actually the guy that does the Joe Bob theme song. Yeah, we have him on the podcast too.
He'd like the our post.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Yeah.
yeah. John Brennan's a good guy. Definitely check out the podcast episode. If you watch our YouTube episodes, the opening theme song, where's it on? No, that's on our podcast episode. The beat, he actually made it. Yeah, we're gonna have him do opening theme song.
So bad.
Yeah.
Dude, he made one of the best theme songs I think of.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least of recent
I told
memory.
him, I told him, like, dude, I haven't heard a theme song like this. It's like Family Matters and Full House. It's like, you know, it's like,
He
oh,
like
shit.
the Burger King.
He knocked
Oh,
it
yeah.
out of the park.
Yeah, he was doing a bunch of shit. He's like, what do you say? You know, the oil company Valvoline or something like that. I got a song with them, Jimmy Lou or some shit.
So Corey,
That song will live on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to get in that basket.
Yeah, I think we need to. Who's
Yeah.
the sign by?
I don't know who it was signed by. Does anybody know who what that poster was signed by for the basket case that he just showed? If you're watching, special.
Is it Frank Allen? Joe has like random people signing his shit.
Okay, now here's the scene. This scene has been in dozens of movies.
Now, just talking about collections and stuff, Garrett, how the hell did you get into collecting?
Oh, you're crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
My uncle got me into it as a kid. Like I was probably like in high school when he really got me into it. He was into it. He collected a lot of like horror physical media posters and stuff like that. Yeah, so I got really into it, and I just started doing it. Like I mean, I've always been a collector because like going back to even like action figures, like as a kid, it was like I couldn't just have one. I wanted to collect like whatever I was working on at the time. And you know what? Though,
That was the most difficult part
Yeah.
of writing as a kid.
I wish I still had them, but it was one of those things where back then when you get to a certain age, you went to school and your mom like decides, oh, I'm just gonna chuck this stuff. He's too old for this. And I always have said that it's like one of my biggest regrets is that she did that because like now to try to get all that stuff back, it costs a lot of money. And I bought a lot of stuff that I've had as a kid back, but
Trying to reclaim your child.
exactly, man. It really is.
Funny, it gets
Knowing your age, you had probably every original Teenage Mutant Ninja
Ghostbusters,
E-Man was the first one I was. So yeah, like so my that's where my collection started. Just kind of went there. So people will always ask me about it, and I'm like, yeah, but I've been collecting like for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's not like it's something that I just did
You're
overnight.
born a collector, man.
So yeah, thank you. I mean, I think when it comes to like the displaying and the showcasing, it really had to do with just like the evolution of like where I lived. Right, we started in my bedroom as a kid, and then we got a condo when I, got married, and then now we have a big house. So then I was able to
That
kind
part
of
is.
set it up the way I wanted it to.
Take it over.
And it's still, I still have too much. Like,
Yeah.
I'm revamping a room right now because I just don't have any more places to put it. So I'm trying to purge some stuff though too.
And the wife is fine with this?
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
You want to do downstairs?
That's what my wife told me. Until I did, and then the kid just took it from me. Like, what happened to my fucking room?
Yeah. So I have a 4-year-old, and he goes down there all the time and plays video games. He doesn't touch anything though; he just leaves it all alone. But the problem that we're having now is he wants to have friends over, and I'm like, I can't let other kids down here. Like he grew up with Chucky's like all over the place, so he doesn't. He's not phased
He's
by
just
that.
gonna be
Like,
traumatized.
if I bring over like
You're just
strangers' kids, yeah.
Running around with like Freddy Krueger gloves on.
So we're gonna set it up as somewhere else, and he can actually have friends over.
Yeah, so that's a big thing too. Like growing up, collecting and everything was like big for me too. I had all the VHS movies, action figures. So I had all those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But one thing that always stuck out was the wrestling guys. The WWE. I was like, well, WWE action figures. My mom kept those because I think it was more of the chase that me and my brother had. for that. You know what I mean? So when the series came out, like the signature series and all that shit, we would always go and grab them. You know,
So you were doing like jazz.
yeah, have all of them. So it's funny. One year, my mom came down. They moved down to Arizona. She came with a big suitcase, and I have a younger son.
And Vera Ralston was the woman they're all
She opened the
fighting over,
suitcase and it was all my
including Briggs.
wrestle figures.
So Vera Ralston was technically locked in figure skating.
So it was cool. So I was able to pass over those action figures to my son.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I mean, I do have a lot of mine still. I was more into like the Hasbros at the time because I was just my age. But so my uncle, again, the guy who got me into the horror, he was into all that stuff too. So when I got older, I was really into music. So he started like trading me, like, hey, I'll give you all these Metallica CDs for like all your you know, and I was at that age where I was like, hell yeah, that's a great game, you know. And so I would do it. And then all of a sudden, like a couple of years ago, he's like, hey man, I'm thinking about selling all the wrestling figures on eBay. I'm like, what? My figures? Like, what are my figures? So then I bought them back. Bought all my childhood figures back. After I got done yelling at me, like, yo, you played me. It's like a 14-year-old giving me all the Metallica CDs.
Your uncle?
Yeah, he made
Is your uncle Debo?
he made me buy them back.
Debo, poor butt. Smart boy.
Yeah, so yeah, he was really playing me as a kid. He knew what he was getting. What's up, bro? Oh, yeah. And again, make sure you go subscribe over to PPD Horror.
Mike's asking how old we are. I don't know if I can put an answer to that. I just had a birthday. So I'm kind of embarrassed.
You want me to go? I'll go first. And I think I'm probably the youngest here. I'm 37.
Yeah, you're the youngest.
I'm 41.
I'm a year older than him.
He orders people to commit suicide. The less they
It goes by fast, especially when you have kids.
I had all the original like turtle stuff. I had the dome, and I had a bunch of other like action figures, like superhero ones, and I sold it for gas money.
What?
One from my house.
Oh.
Gas heat. I was renting like Super 4 at the time. So I needed some money. So I sold it all on eBay, and I was like regret it to this day.
Oh my god,
You can't do that.
that is crazy.
No one around me was like into it, so no one really seemed to care. And I'm like, damn, now I look back, I'm like, you know, a couple years later was when like the first like newer Ninja Turtle movie came out, and all that shit was like popular again. Damn it.
Dude,
Right there.
I will get one before I leave. It's right here. And I'm gonna. He wants to tell us a story about where he got that thing too. So, but yeah, you saw it on the Instagram.
This is also like right. I never noticed this before when I was here, but like right above me, right here. Burglar. He's got some random McDonald's.
I know part of me almost wants to donate like a couple of posters to have a frame and hang on. That's so much crap.
He's got some of the. I think those are the retro go-go, like vintage masks. Hanging up on the wall.
He's got this pretty sick bat. I'll get a video of it up there. It's sick. It's got gremlins up there. It's got the old Marlboro neon sign. Beetlejuice characters hanging.
Yeah, so this was like a really loved neighborhood bar back in the day, you know, tap. And then it closed down, so I think Jeff really stumbled on like a gold mine here. I think at first there were some people in the neighborhood that were like, oh, you know, what's this guy gonna do? But everyone's really embraced this place, I think.
That's cool. Yeah, I didn't honestly until he messaged me on Instagram, I never even heard of this place. But again, I don't go to these kind of places either, so I didn't even know this. Like when I was heavily going to this stuff, I was going to like nightclubs, you know, whatever. Always like downtown. It's crazy to see what Providence turned into because those nightclubs, like I was club hopping and all weekend, every weekend, and you go down there, it's like nothing's there.
Yeah.
They're all closed. They're all shut down. That whole spot where they would have like all the food trucks and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys ever went down.
Oh yeah, I found their own.
They had like Stewie the Rapid Pizza guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the best. It's so sad because like that place was so packed on the weekend. Like it was like a big block party. You go down there now, there's zero, and I'm like, what are kids doing these days? It's like, where are they?
Playing Fortnite.
I guess
Playing Fortnite and shit.
we had a couple people in here. Yeah. Get them back in clubs.
So it was funny because I see, like, because we were just kind of talking about like gateway horror films and stuff like that. So Five Nights at Freddy's that just came out, and so how well it's been doing in the theaters and stuff like that. Somebody put a comment said, "I'm glad Mario and Five Nights at Freddy's got these fucking smelly kids at the house to go support stuff." So yeah, like that's where they're at now. They're playing video games all day, stuck in. So I can't even imagine us growing up being like stuck in the house.
I mean, we
just on
played
our phones.
games. I played games, but I was always outside too.
Yeah,
You know, you kind of get a lot more done. But I also think too the fact that we didn't have like social media or a lot of the internet until we were a little bit older, like we didn't have anything to do.
Yeah.
So being in chat rooms only lasted so long during the day.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. Like, you know, like I always said, like these horror movies and stuff, like were things that kind of kept me out of trouble because, you know, I grew up in South Providence, so like whenever there was like a drive-by shooting or something, shit going on in my neighborhood, it was like, okay, you gotta go in the house, and then so I would be in the house watching films like this.
Yeah, but this place is pretty cool. I mean, it's like you said, hopefully he's doing really good here. I mean, I don't know what's the hours of operation. You just open at night. You know?
I'm not sure what time he opens, to be honest. I think he's open sort of early.
Let's check.
We just got a question. What's the best Providence slice?
Slice?
I mean, I don't come out here anymore. When I was always going to that place on Thayer Street. What was that called? Antonio's? I don't even know if it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
So one of the things, I haven't had it yet, but I've been hearing a lot that Hotline Pizza is one of the best spots around. It's online order and they make it in their house.
He does it on his house.
And it's like super limited. You have to order it early. There's another one that guy in his buy. I haven't been, but also on Wicked and what's that? Things like that. Marvin's Pizza. I've been trying to go there. So there's a lot of new spots opening up. I just haven't tried it.
For me, it's always been Tommy's, but they just shut down, you know. They still got the one in Cranston, but the one over on Chokestone's closed. Oh, they did? Yeah.
You guys like Cecilia's?
I never know. They changed.
No, it's not the same. The stuffed pizza, they don't do it.
They still do it, but it has to do like over.
Okay.
So
It's stuffed pizza is the best.
It's funny you say that because, Mike, if you look at my channel, I don't know if you're on my thing, it's Born to Be Rad, but I do videos with my brother and his wife, and they always want to do eating videos. And we try different places. We did a New York System video, so go back and check it out. If you do like a taste
I
test.
think I was watching that.
It was actually my first time ever having it.
Like,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the New York System. Yeah, I never
all,
really had it.
three all the way.
Like wieners in general, or like.
I remember. I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, I used to go to Spikes.
Okay.
No,
that's
that's different.
No, I know it's different now. But yeah.
See, there's some people that argue what you're saying, like Santoro's or something that's better, but you gotta go with OnlyFans.
No, it's only. You know what? Sam's on Mineral Spring is really good too. Have you tried that one? It's very, very similar to OnlyFans.
No.
Wait, so you're from Norwich? Pebble. And there was no wiener place in the
There
area?
is. There was one in Woonsocket.
No, but we also have the one right on Minden Road, across from the church.
What's the name?
St. Joe.
Poppies.
Oh, I've never been.
They're
been.
not good. They're Moonlight in Woonsocket used to be pretty good.
I've never been to Poppies. And the reason I've never been to Poppies is because I was a big Seinfeld fan. Remember there was like that character?
Oh,
Poppy
yeah,
that,
that's right.
Just fall on the couch and stuff. So ever since then, I always like would go in there because I'm like, it made me think that. Yeah.
Are you a hot dog fan though, in general?
Not particularly.
Okay.
But I did like them when we tried them. My brother's really good.
I gotta go light on the tears.
What about the
press bang? If you know.
What about the dude outside of Hot Club? The fucking chili dogs.
They have chili dogs outside
The
of
guy that used to be outside of Hot Club.
Oh, like the
that's
hot
so
dog vendor
funny.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You get drunk and just
Wait, are you from Rhode Island? I don't like Wolf, you know? I don't think I've ever seen him like that.
I think it's from us. I'm not, yeah.
I was the guy from
He's the guy He's the guy that said he liked me.
Yeah.
I like my quote.
Oh, you're from Boston? That's awesome. I used to go to the Middle East all the time.
Oh,
Middle
yeah.
East.
Good show.
Look at the brain, guys. It's getting gnarly now.
I think this movie scared people off.
We had a couple people that were left that said, I'm going home to play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Really?
They were like, yeah, like they were probably like 40 years old.
Fortnite. Did you see that though? Fortnite has a new game into it. It's they actually purchased Rock Band a few years
Oh, they
ago.
did?
Yeah, so
Oh,
they
somebody said that.
put
Yeah.
like shit into
We're
it.
like Eminem will do a concert or something on there.
Yeah, I think they had Eminem in it, but they no, but now they have the full game of Rock Band. It's actually a mode inside of
That's wild.
Fortnite.
Wow.
Like you went to Middle East last night. Who'd you see? Oh, here we go with the running.
I heard it.
The running again.
Dude.
A lot of weight. Oh wow, that's some old school right there. I didn't even know it was still around. What's that big song? Something on the sand or water or beach or something. My bad.
You, Gary.
Looks like me? Who does? Saw Potts is the actor that looks like me. You know what everybody told me I look like the killer and Totally Killer.
I think that killer looks like fucking
So now I want to get the mask.
That's pretty badass.
what is it? Johnny Bravo. That's
Oh,
what he
that's
looks like.
Johnny Bravo match. That's right.
Oh, mama. So this isn't bad. You know, this is our first time actually going like live like this on YouTube and like StreamYard and stuff like that. So it's been really fun. So
I think Jeff's a natural too.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean,
Just trying to get drunk.
I think, like I said, the setting looks good. I think it would just be a mic issue at this point. It's just we all have
Next time we would bring our equipment. We just this is the first time that we did this, but hey.
But is the audio sounding fine? Can they actually hear
Yeah,
you?
but it's tough because it's one mic, three
Oh,
guys.
got you.
So that's
One like three guys.
Oh, this is so hot.
Like,
All right, guys. All right, it's time.
we can like
Turn your
But like, what about with those working beats? Yeah. But thank you guys for checking this out.
What you were saying though about those mics that like for the direction one way, we could figure that out. It's probably mics that are better.
Yeah, I think it's one of these does it. It's one of these buttons. Yeah, I don't know which one.
I don't have my user manual.
But if you check it out, yeah, it'll say that. But yeah, guys, we appreciate you checking it out. Like I said, it was last minute. We weren't sure if this was going to work, but we got the video working, the audio kind of working. We figured we haven't all been together like this, so might as well just make it a thing. Instead of us just taking microphones and yelling at everybody that's in here. Oh, so a lot of people tore it in. Yep.
Yeah.
We get that people come out late.
And there's another film coming up, so we've got this is almost over. So here in the end, see what's next. A lot of people are still stuck on it, saying Ginger Dead Man. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be a wonderful night because that's what they love to do is push their original films.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what it is. We're only gonna do this video, so we'll sign off after this movie's over. Kind of just hang out, look at some footage and stuff to the channel.
Oh, hey, if people like this content right here, Joe Bob's gonna have a longer season. This next season, he's gonna be focusing on one movie a night, so it stretches the season out a little bit longer.
What's up, Justin? You guys don't really go live on your thing much.
No,
Not really. I just find it easy. Like it's just no editing like kills. Like I just read.
We have done pretty minimal editing we kind of got to a point where we used to edit a lot, and I think we're at the point if we're editing, if we don't know what we're doing by now, then there's something wrong. So just trust what we got. Like unless we really fucked up something.
And usually it's like an actor, a director, or somebody who wants us to take something out. And, so
Or the intro. It's usually the intro. Sometimes we'll go in too hot and then like stumble on our words. It's like, all right, do it. What's going on? Hey, what's up, everybody?
Now, do you guys usually do the interview and then do a separate intro after, or you do it
No,
going?
we're gonna do it all together. All one shot. Yeah. Make it as easy as possible.
Yeah. So what I started to do was like I do the interview and then I would do like a opening like by myself. Like I'm gonna be talking to because those very reasons to have them sit there and be like fun with like 3 takes.
My favorite is when I don't know how to pronounce someone's name and I'm gonna have to take a total guess and I get it wrong. That's always the best. Or it's like sometimes we have a few foreign actors. I just started to ask them, hey, can you guys introduce yourselves? Tackle it.
State your name.
Yes.
They say,
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think of who it was. I think it was from Norway or something like that. And I was like, no.
It's been cool too, because we've been doing kind of like solo interviews now. So we take turns and stuff. We usually would do it together. But like sometimes our schedules don't mix. Like we'll get a few people reaching out to us saying like this time works for us and then it doesn't work for all of us at the same time. So it's been cool to for us to each kind of run our own interview, our own selves.
So that's what you're doing now too. So you guys like split up and
sometimes.
Yeah, we did the last couple of weeks. We've been doing that, and I think it's good too because we both have very different styles.
Yeah.
So it kind of allows us to like just free roll with it. And, I don't know, make the episode our own, which I think is cool. I think people can kind of tell like that we're feeling more comfortable.
Yeah, I think I would agree on that because I feel like when I do my own episode, it's like I'm able to open up more. You know what I mean? And then so it's fun.
It's harder too sometimes. Like I run my podcast, we have 2 other co-hosts. When you have someone else on there, to make it flow, you don't want any like dead spots where people aren't like saying anything, whatever. But when it's just you and them, you don't have to think about like, okay, what's this you want to chime in.
That's exactly it. Like I can usually tell, like we can usually tell when we're gonna talk. Sometimes it gets tough. Like, you don't want to cut them off.
And the thing is too, it's like now we have a lot of big name people on the podcast. So we have like a time limit, So sometimes we might have 30 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't know what it is. Or maybe sometimes we might have an hour, So you just gotta kind of like flow with it, keep it going.
Now, what do you guys have coming up for your set? You have a Black Christmas show? Oh, yeah. Next Friday. You can chat about that.
Yeah. Next Friday. That's fun. Very great. Right in Black Christmas. The original, yeah. We usually start training. Well, I think we usually say like 8, but we don't usually start like showing like 8 or 8. And we're all indoors right now.
Yeah. Now you guys doing any different beers or whatever for that?
I don't have control over their timelines on that. I did suggest the beer, so we'll see if it comes out. I don't know. You didn't hear anything, right?
Is that hard to kind of get all that going?
You just gotta keep like so they'll have a schedule of the beers that they have like you just gotta try to make sure it's gonna like coincide with whatever.
They usually pretty good. Like I said, I went to that Las Vegas event there, and I felt like it was great when they had all the stuff in stock with the beers. They even had all the food kind of dedicated towards the movie, and I thought that was just a cool theme. And I didn't know if that was something that they do every time.
Or the food vendor is a separate person. It's a friend of theirs actually. They have her basically set up pretty much for good over there, and she likes to get creative and like play with the name of Demo. So she's been getting into it. Like when she finds out what we're doing, she's like, talk for it to kind of figure it out.
Well, that first I was sitting there, when she first came on, because she was new, we used to have over food trucks and stuff going. And so when she came in, I wanted to step along the idea, like, hey, let's just create a menu with like theme things of the movie, would that work? And I didn't want to like step on her toes, and she didn't want to do that with her food. So she was like, oh yeah, definitely. The first one was Troll too, so it was just like she had never seen it before. And I was like, okay, I got a couple cool things, and I sent her some, and so she was like, okay, yeah, I can make this work. So now she just watches the movies and freestyles and does it herself, so that's cool. Yeah.
That's how that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, Screaming Unicorn.
Yeah.
They're awesome. Yeah, they got some good food. Yeah.
Crush it. Which one of you is born to
That's me.
It's the rap one right here.
Very serious. Check it out, YouTube, and then this is my podcast here. Oh man, I just dropped it.
All right, there's something really weird. Kinky. Kinky is the word.
There you go. It's great and kinky.
You nailed it, you pervert.
I was gonna say, I guess
It's close. It's almost over.
Yeah, so if you guys are in the area next Friday, come see Black Christmas. It's gonna be a good time.
Toys Facade.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a Toys for Tots collection.
Doing Toys for Tots is really awesome because you would have people that would just donate money, you know what I mean? And I remember this one year, I had taken my kids, so it was a cool experience. Like we went and I let them go, like it was like a shopping spree. Like they had like 3 carriages, you know what I mean? And like filling up shit, like things that I'm like, buy whatever you would love, you know what I mean? Like get whatever you like. And then we had taken it down over to the Armory, like over in Cranston. I mean, they put it on no problem. And we dropped it all off, so it was cool. So I love that, our community likes to give back and help people need it. That's what our thing was about, we doing raffle days that are events like animal rescue and stuff like that. And so giving back is definitely a big PBR. That's what it's all about.
Now, how do you guys, who comes up with like the movies, the concepts, like dates, and all that? You guys just like spitball it together?
Sometimes I don't know, like what I mean. I feel like sometimes I could be like pushy on it, but it's like sometimes like I think we should do this movie because it's about like what can be engaged and what we think that is worth for the time. But when we talk about it, we throw it out there, and it's like it comes down to what I can get for the rights, go for the catalog, and, because it's hard, when you do films like this, you want to make sure you can film distributor. So you don't want to come back and just like play it.
So you guys, there's all this back work you're gonna do.
Yeah, getting the rights is big. To make sure you're doing it legit. You just don't want to, because we had a scare when we first started doing it. We didn't know anything about all that, and we were like the day before doing Evil Dead. We got contacted on social media by the people who own the licensing rights to Evil Dead. They're like, we need to prove this. If you guys don't request approval, you basically can't do this. So we're like, shit, I don't know.
Now, how did they know you were doing it?
I think some another local person that shows films kind of like told them us. So instead of that's the thing because in this you gotta kind of like be able to kind of help people out. Instead of sitting there and snitching on us or doing something a certain way, if you see us doing something wrong, just tell us to be real with us. But I think the other people were just like seeing how we were coming into the game and they were just like, we don't like that, and told things instead of saying, hey, you guys need to do it this way. So whenever we see people doing films or something like that, we kind of sit there and warn them because we don't want them to follow the same shit we do.
You gave me that courtesy, yeah.
Which it's really tough because it comes sometimes I know it comes off a different way. Because some people will take it as like, oh, I don't give a shit what you say. I do whatever I want. You just don't want me to do it. It's like,
Oh no.
We're just
But
trying
you
to
could get sued.
Yeah, and you gotta look at it this way too, because some people don't see it. It's like we charge tickets. That goes to we have to get the rights to the film, and then so also the breakdown of everything when the film's done. We have to take how much we sold the tickets for, and how many tickets we sold, and break it down and make it another cut. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, and that's how the actors and everybody get paid. You know, so that's how.
I think
that's
Evil
how it
Dead made
happens.
enough money already.
Yeah, see, I didn't.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
and that's you know, a lot of like these, a lot of people doing movie nights at the theaters, 'cause it's really not worth it for the theater
Yeah.
to put it together. They don't. In the end, they make very little.
It's so much legwork for peanuts at the end of the
Yeah.
day, you know?
So like people have asked us, "So are you ever going to do stuff in theaters?" Like we've had a couple of opportunities. But, like when we do that with the knowledge that like we're going to break even, hopefully, and if we don't, that really sucks. In the theater, because we have to make sure the theater gets the majority of the money, because that's going to make it their fun to do it.
And that's the thing. It's like all our money goes back into doing big events. You know what I mean? So it's like we're not getting rich.
No.
You know, so it goes into everything. But you got to look at it too. Like even like showcase on a big night, like you can have a big movie. Say Five Nights at Freddy's. You see how well Five Nights at Freddy's is doing? Now, okay, so that theater's not making money off of that movie right now. They make money off of concessions and everything. So it's like, you know, when the movie theater makes money off of the movie when it has like it's on its last leg. If people are like, oh, I'll go check it out, and they have like 2 showings. That's when the movie theater makes money off of a big film like that.
Like the Rustic Drive-In constantly says, they're like, we don't make money off of it. These are studio films, we make money off concessions.
Yep.
Support us by buying popcorn.
Exactly.
Are you talking about our age? Is that why it said dinosaurs? What does it mean? Are we dinosaurs?
What's
I
that?
don't know. Maybe we're old.
I mean, they're not wrong.
It is what it is. We're giving you free game, so you know what I mean? It is what it is.
The 3 angry old men.
The free blind mice.
It's just what you have to do to kind of keep the community going. Like, you know what I mean? Like we put our community on our back, and it's like, you know, doing all these collaborations with everybody. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, to kind of keep it going and grow. So
No, what you guys are doing is certainly a service, because like there's a lot of like we know a lot of fun stuff here. We didn't realize how big of a horror community it was in Rhode Island until PVD Horror came along. You guys really brought it together and brought the forefront of our state specifically.
I mean, I didn't realize it either. When I went to their events for all those people there, I'm like, wait, these people from here?
Yeah, right.
I always felt like also one person that was like,
Yes. I mean, how special is that? It's really a community builder what you guys are doing. To do all the work you're doing just to break even, you left you guys more credit. It's really awesome.
But that's the thing, man. It's like we look back, like I said, like, you know, with the whole guys from Monster Makeup LLC,
Yeah.
like our events, those guys were back there creating their movies, coming to our movie nights and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Now look where everybody's like branching off. You know, Brandon's making his own books and stuff like
Absolutely.
that. It's like everybody's doing well. You know what I mean? Like
I opened the
nobody
bar.
agrees.
Yeah, like we're all, you know,
You
all
know,
part of the
bar.
same thing.
This place right here is like a horror themed bar, you know, for everybody. It's like this is a place for everybody that loves horror.
I was a broke asshole going to your show. I'm like, I'm gonna open a horror bar.
There you go. Look.
Dinosaur to almost there.
what do you think the next one's going to be here? I think people keep saying Ginger Dead Man. Do you think that's it?
I'm going to go with that one.
No,
I know you
it's a
guys are
wonderful
saying-
night. I think.
Oh, it's a wonderful night.
I think I'd rather have gingerbread. Gingerbread.
I think it's Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bob.
Wait, what?
Gingerbread Dead Man versus
It's a wonderful night.
Wonderful Night.
I'm with that. I'm on that train. Wait, what happened to Silent Night yesterday? You're not doing that? No? Part 3, part 4, part 5?
I
No?
guess it's not
Does Shutter have the rights for those? What's going on? Black Christmas.
I want to know what's the deal with those
2012.
dinosaurs? What's the deal with the dinosaurs?
Part of the same guy that hates me.
That's 3 dinosaurs.
So Mike Wolf says all I want to do ever is
Hang out at a horror theme bar.
Come on down to Deadbeats.
Yep. The Deadbeats.
Mike, we love you.
Little Tales from the Crib, Freddy's Nightmare, Pinball.
All free
Free.
pinball.
Free.
I'm a
Oh,
sucker.
right.
That's why.
Free pinball.
Big character show and it's
Tell people about some of the events that you come into because you do so many events too. Regularly here.
oh yeah, we do a
Not
month.
you specifically.
We do a month.
Nobody wants to see that.
Are you kidding me? I'm the sexiest person alive.
Show them your hand again.
I'm on Dragula. I'm on fucking RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm the best. We do a monthly drag show. We do a monthly trick and draw. Yeah, we're always doing crazy events here. You know, we're showing horror movies, cult films, obscure films, niche films.
You had a concert.
Oh yeah, back on. Yeah, that was like our October, like we do like April, October like street show, which is like a rock show, and it's crazy. Yeah.
Wait, can you call it annual?
Shut your mouth, Dave. Shut your fucking dirty mouth.
So wait, how long have you been
We
open?
just opened, okay? Why do you have me do plugs? I don't know. We close next week. We're 8 months old. Yeah, we're brand new. It's probably about 6 months old.
What's the percentage on this?
Probably like 30.
It feels like it.
I have to get you guys drunk. That's why.
Foggy Geezer.
Yeah, we're a new bar. You know, eclectic, weird, funky horror. We're trying to figure it out.
These fucking ecto coolers, man.
This dickhead.
He puts it on the percentage.
Oh. The other guy was making fun of me again. I think it's like 7.
Like a West Coast
Why would he say?
IPA, so I think it's probably like 7.
Like the can is so metal. It's a black.
Yeah, this is like, I don't know. I'm fucking feeling it over here. War Pigs Brewing. So,
Foggy Geezer, man.
yeah,
Brandon's feeling it.
foggy. So, there's another big Christmas movie that's going to be coming out, Terrifier 3.
Oh, man.
What do you guys think about that? Are you a big fan of the Terrifier series? Or?
Yeah,
what do you
I
say?
wasn't. I didn't like the first one at all.
Okay.
And I wasn't excited about the second one at all.
Okay.
When I saw the second one, I thought it was really good. So I'm excited for this. I mean, I do like Christmas horror. So I am excited to see it. I mean, I'm not like an Arthur Clown fanatic, but I mean, I'll see it.
No, the whole clown show was definitely beat to death. I wasn't excited at first, but they're doing their own thing.
I mean, I think it's cool that we're getting. It's been forever. It's way too long.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't rely on Michael Myers forever. You know.
Especially with the last trilogy. Kiss my ass.
That the last one. I mean, even with Thanksgiving, I'm happy to see that that it's actually.
What? This guy hates me.
No, he loves you. My friend calls it Juggalo horror.
Yeah.
Oh, Terrifier?
Hilarious.
Definitely.
I enjoyed it. I thought part 2 was, I really enjoyed it.
I liked it because it was like they were able to take art off the screen a little bit more and focus on like more characters. You know,
For sure.
the first one it was just like, okay, it's too much.
It was. And they were really trying to push him as a horror icon. Like, you really haven't established yourself.
Yeah. All Hallows
now-
Eve was good.
I was just gonna say, did you guys watch All Hallows Eve?
I did. Yeah.
I was really, I watched the Terrifier short film. I loved it. So it was great. I couldn't wait for anything art on after that. But All Hallows Eve 1 was fine. All Hallows Eve 2
Yeah, they get progressive.
was a mess. Ah!
Yeah, I thought it was cool because you know, in the first All Hallows Eve, Damien's best friend Mike was art. You know, so for him to step back and then let David Howard Norton step in the role.
He wasn't even an actor.
No, this is
Yeah. It's kind of a cool story when you think about it. Like, you don't have an actor to do it.
And it's a live thing for everybody else.
oh, yeah.
There you guys can hear the alarm going off in the movie. People are like holding their ears and they're like that loud.
Yeah, it takes happening over there.
It's like husband dancing. He's gonna throw something at the screen.
It's actually like
Very, very.
Old guy playing some pitball, bringing it back to those days.
Yo, this, if you're watching the Joe Bob, this alarm's been going off for like 10 minutes.
That lovely shade scene. There we go. It goes on foot. Fucking car chase. That would be the most terrifying scene in any movie ever. Just that sound. Why was it? So fucking irritating. We were just like nails on a chalkboard. We were just saying, stop. We were just telling him how you hold up your head, like, what the fuck? Like, Greg, like, probably being like, if we cut like that, we'll fix it.
It was a long time.
I don't like, they probably just scare the audience by bringing it back at any point.
I got to.
Like, I was wondering if that was like this scary, like
Looking around thinking, like, is the fire alarm in here going off? What is,
like, around, like, fire alarm in the fucking car? Have you seen this film before? Oh yeah,
I know about
Brain.
I don't know that one.
Well, whoever it is, they're an asshole. they're just the worst person. It's an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't normally encourage someone to go poop on somebody's lawn.
What did you think of the new Scream movies? I might be alone here, but man,
Do not ask me.
not like that.
Do not talk to me.
Edward Hunt directed this.
You're abysmal.
Well, like,
Absolutely abysmal.
I don't know if I would say that.
Like, what Briggs is fucking himself is fucking selling. Hey, we're clean. We're not made for us.
Edward Hunt.
Well, I love it. I mean, I'm kind of over Scream at this point.
No, of course.
You know?
I think we have those kind of legs.
No,
But this ass, because I have to scream putting it up. Like, I stepped on it for a minute. So
How dare you?
2 miles out. And the fucking fire alarm. He's still going on about it. So loud.
because they keep cutting back and it's still going on.
I'm gonna buy you this movie on a special edition Blu-ray.
No.
I'm gonna send it Edward Hunt to sign it. Hey, but that's what makes this movie great.
No way. They probably use like a psychological warfare, like in Afghanistan. On like POWs. It's like we'll drive you crazy.
It's a great movie. How dare you?
I love this fucking movie.
I'm trying to remember where it's supposed to take place. Remember?
It's filmed in Canada, but I don't know if
It's supposed to take place somewhere else, and all the cop cars.
Oh, that's
like, you can't
right.
see the name
Yeah.
of the town. because-
Mike wants you to look at the screen because he said he wants to come here so he knows who to say hi to.
Look at this one.
He wants to see who you are. He said he doesn't want to see your stupid hand.
Why?
He said just look for this tattoo. That's it. That's all you get.
Yeah.
So
My,
you
that's my
have to-
Auschwitz tattoo.
You have to go up to every dude and ask them to see their forearm.
Look for me. I'll take care of you, Mike. I like your style. The other guys making fun of me, I will be nice to them too.
He hasn't responded since you said that.
Oh, I mean, I didn't really mean that.
Left the chat.
Just kidding.
What else we got? Foot chase coming. The
I
foot
believe
chase.
his Baltic lands. Oh man. You know this end scene though is very dragging.
Oh,
yeah.
never ends.
Torture. What time was this when this ended at the Joe Bob? What else?
Yeah,
Late.
this ended like right before midnight. Because we were like, oh my god, we gotta watch Three Davids now.
Oh, right.
I was ready
We
for
have to
bed.
leave.
And you can put the 3 dinosaurs down. I was ready for bed, man.
I mean, I won't stay with the second movie tonight. That's for damn sure.
So I told you.
Oh, wait, have you, okay, I have a question. Don't lie to me. Have any of you assholes actually stayed for the entire, any Joe Biden? Thank you.
The longest I made it.
Liar.
about
When I was younger,
3/4
oh,
of the way.
lots of vision, not this.
No. like 5 hours, really, roughly, right? And around.
Usually, I'm working. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm up, but like I can't like tune in all the time.
You having a night off to watch any of the?
I have Fridays off now. I would have every other Friday off, but now so it's like the new season they're gonna show one episode.
No,
Yeah, probably smart.
drop that.
Season 5. I think it's spring probably. So they're gonna stretch the season, make it longer.
Old cowards.
Sure you do. They're good.
Sex coward.
I just like the dinosaurs.
Okay.
Mike, why aren't you here? What's your problem?
Like you're not that far away.
Mike, we got time, baby. I'll give you a free drink. Get the hell
By
down.
midway of the second film, you know how many of these I've had? There's no way I'm seeing them. I'm like,
No way.
Oh, check out the
I
new
fall asleep very often.
They got the Joe Bob Standy up the old one, old school.
Darcy actually owns one of those. She bought one from one of the auctions.
That's it. So,
You sure that's
it's everything. Not the message about this is over. Because this is it. I don't want to break it, but
So you can have movie night in your town.
it's looking slim. Yeah, it's looking slim in that red too.
Tom Brett is a sexy motherfucker. He's the best.
This is the what, second charity? Joe Bob Street. Good save.
With the option and off.
Well, no, what, where to go to?
Joe Bob's Christmas.com.
Well, let's keep that a mystery. We don't know. Hey, Joe Bob's 70, man. Joe Bob's 70. How the hell? He's got energy, man. Stamina.
He's talking about brain damage.
Yeah.
Are they going to do great? But they always do third. They always do third.
Those are the two best.
Mike's coming out.
Where it's like, you know,
Yeah, the fucking highways are fucked up too.
I know. Obviously.
No, I mean, I was thinking that on the way home. I should hit that issue.
It's
Brutal, right?
They fixed it up a little bit, so they have 2 lanes going on that one side. Well, 2 lanes going this way.
I'm gonna call it. Like the vow. Woman gets amnesia, gets to her husband age.
Jeff's gonna pay for your Uber. Jeff.
It's a brain tumor.
So, man, like I said, sometimes when I'm at work, I work overnights, and so I end up going into like some of the chat and stuff. It's pretty cool. You know, I like how everything's set up. Every second something I can. Yeah, break it down and get back to everybody. So it's,
You get different like tiers. The free one, the next tier, whatever. But it's pretty easy, like because like right now that we're on both channels. So again, if you're on PVD Horror channel, you can find me at Born to Be Rad. If you're on Born to Be Rad, my channel, you can find them at PVD Horror. And this is streaming simulcast. So like this is just all the chats from both channels going up. So it's easy to run.
Jeff, Mike Wolf said he'll be here at 12:19.
He was actually $91
for your paying for it.
All right. I can give you a Miller High Life. It's about $3.50. It's the best I could do, dude. So deduct that from your 91. Why don't you drive, you lazy asshole? Take the T. I don't know what to tell you.
But he's gonna have to spend 90 to get back. Or he's
Yeah, bro, stay at my house. I don't care.
You can stay in the bar.
Oh, Mike, well, if that's your real name. That's the guy from the damn antique show.
I like his life,
Channel, no one's
baby.
saying this. That show, what about the show?
Antique Roadshow.
No, the other one. History Channel.
Show.
Those guys, the two guys in the road.
What?
The hagglers, they go antique shopping to every house and all that shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it.
No one knows the name. They're on the 70s.
They're like, I'll give you this much.
That guy, the hagglers. Their company's antique archaeology. They have the
Monstars?
No. Anyway, the main character's name is Michael. This could be him. This guy's famous.
Oh, you have to share the story about the Ronald McDonald. How'd you get it?
What do you mean?
The Ronald McDonald.
Oh,
bit.
I thought you meant like another story.
Oh, did you have? Oh, I don't want to hear that.
When I hooked up with it, that's a whole different world. No, I mean, there's a couple different stories about it. Okay. I got it from Brimfield. Long story short, I joined like a bunch of McDonald's groups. I didn't realize you could still purchase these things.
Okay.
I know they were like obliterated, like destroyed. Most were. Probably less than 100 still around. And I was a freak. I like turned into a chameleon. I joined all these McDonald's like collector groups, asking around, using like different burger accounts because I was embarrassed. Because like my friends are like, dude, we see these questions. Like they would like my comments on like McDonald's groups. I didn't realize they were public. I'm like, hey man, looking for McDonald's bench. My friends are like, yeah, this guy's really, he'll hook up with any guy in a clown suit. I'm like, dude, how did you see that? I didn't know it was public, so I created burner accounts to find Ronald. So eventually I found him in Brimfield from the guy who started the Brimfield show. So show 70s, that dude. He owns all the land there. Personal collection. I meet him, we end up like hitting it off, talking for hours about it. And he actually doesn't sell anything because he only sells this. He's only selling this because his wife thinks it's fucking creepy. So I bought it off him. He helped me strap it in the car. It's hanging out of my SUV, like the entire way out, like his whole body is. People taking pictures, pointing, laughing. It was a weird, long, grueling ride. I really thought he was gonna fucking fall out and like kill a whole family of 6.
Now, did you buy him specifically for here?
There you go.
Got Ronald.
It's Ronald McDonald.
Oh, that's sexy. Great picture. Hack it to the IG.
Oh, I'm gonna get some pictures of Ronald, no doubt. No doubt.
We got some lovely ladies taking pictures of Ronald right now, and they're showing us the pictures. Yeah, let's do it.
You guys are local celebrities right here. Never heard of that one? Might be a little bit short of time.
Yeah, we're doing it right now. You want to come be on it?
Yeah.
Okay, come over here.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia.
Liv.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Yeah, it's right there.
Get in there. You gotta get in the camera in front.
Your favorite scary movie?
Scary movie?
Katie, what's your favorite scary movie?
Showgirls.
Oh, are they?
It's Insidious.
Yeah.
I'm looking at myself.
Awesome.
Lost Boy.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. Some good choices right there.
Hey, can you do us a favor?
Yes.
Can you show that picture of Ronald McDonald so people know what we're talking about?
Oh.
Oh yeah, good
We were
point.
just talking.
Wait, Emily, they're on your phone.
All right, we're gonna show that Ronald picture. That's it. Just had it. So,
Hello, Ronald McDonald.
There you go.
That's the Ronald.
Look at Ronald freaking out at you. Ronald
Oh,
gets more action than anybody in the state.
All right.
true.
Now we just need you to tell everybody what's your favorite part of Lost Boys.
You guys.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, what a compliment. Thanks for popping on here.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna be back and we're gonna take a shot. Wait.
Sounds good.
You can take it. What?
Yeah.
you didn't say a swear.
What?
You didn't say a swear. You're fine.
And make sure you go subscribe now on your phone right now. Not this one. This one. And this one. Thanks. No, not that. Well, you can do that one. If you want. That one. Yeah. Let's see.
Are you?
Because we're three dinosaurs. That's why. Three dinosaurs.
Good.
Perfect.
All right, we go.
You got a fake ID. You're gonna get us in trouble. Okay.
Fake ID.
You're gonna show ID.
Show us your fakie. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to.
Jeff,
How is she?
you gotta hold a lighter.
How
It's
is she?
Reagan.
Oh my God. No.
Is that who you voted for?
Oh, she's being carded right now.
Reagan. The X.
Reagan.
Regan is RTG.
He said I'm 34. Put a word in for me. She's getting carded right now, so I don't know. I gotta hold on.
We had friends named
Is that legit?
Well, because Reagan, the exorcist.
We're still watching the brain, by the way.
Yeah, as she's getting carded.
It's actually busier in here right now than it's been all night. So.
You're gonna follow these guys on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
Right now. I wanna witness it. Go on your little YouTube app.
Real time.
After she's done with that, go to her Instagram and make her video.
Yeah. Yes.
And then listen to 3 episodes on YouTube. And then
That's your homework. That's your homework right
Yeah,
now.
how old is she?
17. Yep. The cops are on their way to arrest me.
I just called on myself.
Damn you, Regan.
Oh my goodness.
Curse you.
Right?
Is this
Hey,
the
man,
Exorcist reboot?
Yeah. New Exorcist.
Is Mike on his way?
Mike.
Mike Wolf.
Oh, lost
Mike Wolf from Antiques Roadshow is on his way.
It's just a shirt.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear more stories about Jeff getting weird antiques?
Oh yeah.
You need a grimace
Follow
in
my
there.
Pornhub for more stories.
Yeah, we need a grimace in this, please.
Yeah,
I thought about it.
No, you.
That's from the 70s, baby.
All right.
That's the Hamburglar,
Well,
man.
you see, grimace is going like on a
I
horror
know.
side, you know, a horror kick. So
I was
You
thought
have YouTube
about
on
it.
there on an app? Yeah, go to it. You don't have it? You can
Like,
watch
plug
yourself
it in
on
all
the mic.
You'll be
Yeah.
famous.
Be on the show.
You'll be goddamn famous.
Oh, she's thinking about it.
That's short.
Are you talking to your phone?
Yeah, I'm gonna have one jacked shoulder tomorrow.
it's just one.
Oh, one big arm.
Yeah, and all the ones like fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Getting to the big conclusion here of the brain.
This movie's still
Oh,
on.
he's still going.
Look at oh,
Look at that. It's like a James Bond.
Chase scenes are just epic.
I think I missed the Christmas one last year. Do you remember what one they showed?
No.
The one before that was
Dun, dun, dun.
I can't.
It's so.
No, dude.
No, I'm just saying.
Garrett will take care of you.
No, the YouTube app is loaded.
Just download.
Yeah.
Oh, it's now.
She doesn't even have that
Also,
Garrett's making it.
We create your accounts.
we have another man named Garrett. He let us use this table.
This is Garrett.
He let us use this table. Thank you,
Oh, you're
Garrett.
Garrett
for bringing
too?
the table.
This is the evil twin.
Table really.
Garrett's
Yeah, he's doing the job though with this
Great
fucking
table.
right.
If you're wondering what the tape is for, this is a life lesson as to why not to fall asleep with a candle burning.
Oh, nice.
He did not.
It burns a hole in the table.
At least you caught it though. At least you woke up.
Over with tape, yeah.
At least you woke up. in time.
Yeah, where the hell did you get this antique tape?
From the Antique Roadshow.
Hard.
I think you got it from Brinfield. Right after you left with the fucking.
We only get the best from Brinfield, man. Only the best.
Honestly, it's fucking insane because we have the same exact one from the 80s that was like the family like outdoor party table.
Oh, yeah.
The kid with like the last name written on the back in like the days of like no one had cell phones.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. The family table.
No, this
Might
came
get
from
wild
Fletch,
in there.
man. Thank you so much.
A lot of people.
Glad I could help.
The best. The best. If you do your job, you follow us on everything.
She didn't have YouTube?
Huh?
Did it have YouTube? What did she have? Instagram? What? Did she just download it? What is that?
Yeah, so Garrett, you just have to make her an account. Put her credit card information in.
Oh,
You have to lift the parental codes.
Yeah.
But she's
I
under
was gonna send
18.
a text to
I
her
was not
dad
gonna
to
let
make
me
sure
do
she
anything
didn't
because you can't.
download YouTube.
All right, where do I do?
There we go.
You guys know the more podcast?
Oh,
What is it? Yeah.
Morbid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give another sub to Rat Pack Mod. Right there.
he's like, you know,
You like the true crime? You like true crime?
Yeah.
Let's see, where is it?
I like watch Criminal Minds and like
Well, hands down to the man.
before I go to bed.
That's gangster.
See that?
Oh, you're in.
so what is your drink of choice tonight? What have you been drinking?
I know
Tito's and soda.
There you go.
Hey, ass bitch.
What's your friend drinking? Your friend didn't tell us what your favorite scary movie. Jeff. Jeff. What's your favorite scary movie? You gotta come on the screen.
All right.
What's your favorite scary movie?
You look like
The Regans.
a little bit.
What's he like? What movie?
I can see it.
You guys are sisters.
I can see it.
Mama.
I can see it.
It's a night out. Family night out.
Oh my
Mama.
God. Wow.
What are you ladies doing out tonight? What's happening?
Jeff, you gotta make sure you card that one right there.
Oh, yeah.
Card reading.
You're on your-
We got Mr. Steal Your Girl over there.
Where's this video?
22. Oh, no. You guys look like babies.
So the chase scene continues on the brain. It's about to get a little bit crazier right now. The inside.
Still falling.
What up, Ned Stalker? We are live at Deadbeats Bar in Providence doing a little watch along kind of the Joe Bob Briggs Christmas special of the Brave.
We just got a little sidetracked again.
It's getting busy in here. People want to come over and hang out.
We're over on the west side. You guys are gonna come over here. Since tiki drinks.
Some fucking New York system pop all the way. I don't do the coffee bill though.
And if you're on a date, I think it's called The Avery. Very sensual and intimate, you know what I mean?
Do they still do wrestling over at Bet?
I don't know.
Speaking of sensual and intimate,
I don't know. What does he say before I sold on my Sleep Away Camp Blu-rays with a rare slip color cover.
Oh, come on. We were looking for part 2 and 3 a little while ago.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah,
I have
we did part 2. We did part 1 a while ago, so we did part 2.
So you're saying you need them for your
We did it for one of our movie nights, but like one of our friends came through. We couldn't find it anywhere.
I was gonna say every time you guys did a show, dude, I have them.
Yeah.
So if you ever come, hey, we want to do this. Do you have it?
That's the thing. We used to scream, and then like the internet, like some garbage had split into places, and then we're like, bubble, like okay, we can't do that. We're gonna do physical media.
So yeah, feel free to reach out if you guys.
She's gonna wake up tomorrow and say, "Who the fuck is the rat pack and who is he behind?"
You're gonna see like unsubscribe at the next thing. 24 hours. What the hell is this? Oh no. So done with Scream Factory.
Why? What's going on?
I think people are just annoyed that like everything they're coming out with is just upgrades of like stuff they've already done. So it's like everybody's just rebuying the same movie over and over and over again.
How do you feel about Scream Factory? What do you think about Scream Factory? What do you think about Scream Factory? Movies to say you don't like it.
I don't think it's great.
Not a Scream Factory fan, I guess. No, not at all.
Yeah, what can you say? It is what it is. It's all the time. You know?
The brain is almost over here. It's coming to an end. Everybody's very shocked at what they're seeing now. Picture these guys.
It's an act. I haven't seen it. It's fascinating right now. People, we're near the door, and so people are kind of like there.
This would be probably the best spot, though, I think.
Yeah. So we had looking at the bar. I didn't even notice people are at the bar and they're watching it on the TV, and everybody's like looking at it like, what the fuck? Yeah.
But I mean, everybody seems cool because I wasn't sure what the crowd was going to be.
Yeah.
Like, are they going to like just yapping around the whole time?
everything person just walked in and looked at us.
Yeah. So we turned around over there. We actually made this movie.
I definitely want to get some pictures. Sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, also, Rhode Island, connected this movie, John Campiano, who is a documentary filmmaker. He's worked on like the Pennywise movie. What else? Dead and Buried. He's a huge The Brain fan. When we went to go see Show Bob, he referenced.
Yeah.
I got in contact with him, right? And he's kind of like an expert on the brain.
Yeah, John made a post about that, saying like how the love for this film, how it got him into like wanting to get into the documentary because he was just so intrigued with all these films. So it's cool, you know, just like a film like this, like it's not everyone's favorite. Some people love it.
And that's like one hard highlight to me. Everybody has different tastes. You watch a movie like somebody interesting. Like read a movie, like you know every single thing about that movie. Wanted to know like like some people do, and those are the documentary people, right?
You still don't care for that?
I like watching dogs, but like I wouldn't do that work myself.
Oh, a lot of work. A lot of research. A lot of
I never cared enough to be like, I gotta know like everything about it, you know what I mean? I'll watch it.
Some girls I do obsess about, they're like, I need to know.
I was just saying, John Campopiano. Obsessed with this.
Obsessed. And he also owns like something fucking original movie props.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I can't.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
It's not that good.
You're yelling at me again?
Yeah. She's supposed to buy a
yeah.
shot.
Bring it back.
Excuse me. Hey, what we need? They want to know where our shots are.
Rumors Screen Factory's going to be on the floor today soon. I'm sure they will. But I don't understand what this means. You sold 9 copies of Sleepaway Camp 1, 2, and 3 for $3,000. Why did you have 9 copies?
And no, you fucking didn't.
I don't know. Those things are kind of
One is not valuable. 2 and 3 are. You're not getting that much money.
But if he said he sold
Bruce
9
needs the insistence in there. That's big money right
I
there.
sold 2 part 2 for like $200. I did.
I tried to
if
reach
you
out.
had 9 of them, you get and 9.
Maybe.
$3 grand for 9 copies.
You like the chaos.
Did you? Hey, get him. Did you? I need to
Helmet
know what
guy?
he did. With the
He
helmet.
just wants to make sure like he doesn't get hurt when he drinks.
He was telling us how much he hated this movie. Because he wasn't even around the corner.
Comes here all the time. He
Oh,
hates it.
God.
Hates
Well,
his
that's
bar.
good. That's good.
Hates me, but he's here all the time.
I love customers like that. I love the customer that just
He's
lives
been
around the
great.
corner, hates me, but it's always here. That's great.
Yeah, no.
But everybody, we've been watching Juma. The Braid film just ended right now. We're gonna stay on. Do you want to stay on the second scene with the second film?
Yeah, we'll stay on and see what the announcement of the second one is. And then we're gonna get out. And then
Are you leaving?
hang around here.
You live here.
I'm going to the strip club. Are you crazy?
What are you doing? Cadillac
Oh, man.
Lounge?
Smoke crack. I think this is
No crack. Oh, buddy.
No, I'm saying we cannot get to the second film.
No, I just want
I just want to see what it is.
Oh,
You
yes,
just want
we have.
to Ginger
Yes.
Dead Man?
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
If you're listening,
Call the cops. We're at 289 Ninth Street. We're being abducted. We're being human trafficked.
all right. Anybody who's listening, put your guess in what the second film could be. Do it now.
From Deadbeats.
Oh, that kind of fucking money.
I'm gonna send you these cards here. Look. Here, these cards here. Send that to you.
Mike Wolf, back me up. Back me up, Mike Wolf. I don't have that kind of money.
Like, whoa.
I do have some stuff to give away, but I don't have the crowd is feeling it.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Hey, chill out, freak.
Oh, she's scared of this one.
Oh, she is the winner.
Oh, no, she's scared of it. Oh, God. What's going on? Wait, going on?
She's freaking out. She doesn't
All
like
right,
it.
come right over here.
On the air. Oh my
We're
god.
at Deadbeats.
Is there something on my face?
It's not
I don't think
makeup.
so.
No.
Go try it. What's that?
The local drug addict. What's your favorite drug of choice? Crocodile. How do you smoke that?
Straight injected in your face.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
It's really good. It's practical effects.
Didn't introduce yourself.
That's it.
What do you do?
Oh, there you go.
I do a lot of campus stuff. I make
Nice. There you go.
and I
Do you like horror?
love
What's your favorite game? There you go. I think you get like a deal on HBO, like a real sex, like horror. Like this is what it's really like right now. You know what I mean? Back in the day.
Should have took that Uber.
He said I should have taken the Uber.
Is Mike still coming now?
He said he should have taken the Uber.
You should. You
When I
Mike,
built
you
a high-
pervert. You pervert. You missed out, Mike. I can't teach notes now.
What was your first horror movie? What ruined you?
Yeah.
honestly, okay. So not a lot of the movies. Not
There you go.
This movie, opening scene here, is TV. We're saying that's like a reference to that. I know.
Yeah.
How come we haven't seen you in a month?
DVD horror. You got
That's not DVD horror. I was at the thing that goes
okay.
but it's a Wayne thing. Just like I love practical effects. Like acknowledge that. I come out like this all the time.
Okay, cool. Lovely.
Next Friday.
You were freaked out by me, and now you're snorting up. See, it's good now.
Where's our shot?
Change it too.
Look at this friendship. We just need a picture right here for this.
Jesus Christ.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Wait, one more.
It's a lovely picture.
What do you think the next movie is?
I have to say, this is probably like the best Joe Bob experience that I've had in a long time since being a younger kid.
If Joe Bob's Red Cooler is an option right now.
That's
Now live on Instagram Live. Down over at Deadbeats. Awesome Joe Bob.
I don't know if everybody agrees with you, but it's a possibility.
Oh, wait. We're down over at Deadbeats.
So they're giving away one of the soundtracks. They have hell of the soundtracks.
I love that. Television. Oh, I got that bad boy.
Does everybody think the next Joe Bob to be? Let us know. What's everybody think?
I think the same thing. I think it's probably changing that band. Part of the gimmick.
Mike Wolf loves this. He said this should be a regular thing. Absolute blast. What do you think, Gary?
What do you say?
Mike Wolf thinks this should be a regular thing because it's an absolute blast.
Just completely getting up and down. I mean, I'm down. Everybody likes it. I think that we could probably do a little bit better with the audio setup. I mean, I think it's something that we can definitely do on a make it a big thing. Right?
We got Cindy right here.
There's like one person watching. What the fuck? Like,
Not
wait, how many? What's the count? How many people are actually watching?
millions.
How old is
You're famous, man.
5,000 years old. He ages well. What the fuck?
Hey, so I heard that you're just a local guy that's in the neighborhood that hates this bar but comes here every day. That's true.
Is this true?
That you hate this bar but you come here every day.
Of course it's true. Why would that be false?
I don't know.
So I've been coming here for the past 30 years.
Yep.
And I gotta say, I just discovered it was horror themed.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know. I just thought like maybe they were just taking the piss. But yeah, apparently they're horror themed.
Yeah, we got the.
Well, the name of the bar is Deadbeats, so I figured it was about something easy that we could all understand, like abandoning your children.
You would never do such a thing, would you?
Of course not. I don't
Exactly.
think it. But if I did, and I were happen to abandon them, I'd like to think that the first place I would go is Deadbeats.
You just got drugged. You just got drugged on live, on 2 live streams at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been drugged. And, what was your name again? If I'm going to die, I'd like my mom to please know my murder name. Oh, she's drinking the entire drink as well, so this is a suicide pact. I had no idea. This is the effect I have on women.
Oh, it's perfect.
Well worth it. It's really what? That was really wrong. What was?
My coach said he decided to stay in tonight, but he feels like he went out.
That was soda.
Yeah, on Instagram Live.
It's getting wild.
Oh,
So I just determined, and I might be an idiot, but I just determined that this bar.
I got that on camera. Where's that shot? Hey, where's that shot? Our shot. You said you wanted to give us a shot.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Kenny, it's getting wild here. So I want to shut it down before we all get demonetized.
I don't know what the movie's going to be, but we might do this again. Thanks everybody that joined us tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Thank you guys so much. Again, it was something new, something different, but it seems like the party's starting now, so we're going to go hang out for a little bit. You can catch us on Instagram Live, and I'll be posting some pictures with Ronald and all that other stuff. So, Dave, anything to say?
If you guys are around in the area, make sure you check out Black Christmas next Friday with Brewery. And yeah, for people who don't technically follow us, thanks for interacting with us. We appreciate you guys. We'll see more.
Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. First time going live on YouTube, so if you guys enjoyed it, you guys want more content, let us know.
Remember, PBD Horror and Born to Be Right.